Alright, what up guys? Today we're playing some Fable Anniversary, and in this video I'm going to show you how to duplicate all three of the rare augmentations in this game. So that would be the mana augmentation, the health augmentation, and the experience augmentation. All three of these are quite rare and very expensive to obtain. So chances are you're probably only going to be able to get one or two of each of these before you reach Snowspire, which once you get to Snowspire you can actually buy an infinite amount of these. But there is a way to duplicate these so that you could get a larger supply of them earlier on. So first step, you gotta go to Bowerstone North. Not only is this where they sell the health augmentation the earliest in the game, but this is also an important step here, which you guys will see later, because we actually have to do two things here. So first things first, you'll notice that one of the things you can sell here is the Ages potions. So like Ages of Might, things like that. And that is actually gonna be the first step of the equation here, is we're gonna have to duplicate one of those types of potions, and you will see here shortly. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna get any potions they already have out of the way so that we can have their potion slot be empty, and then we are gonna sell one of our Ages potions to them. In this case, I'm just gonna do the Ages of Might because I already have the most of these, so we're gonna sell all of these to him. Doesn't really matter, you could just sell one actually, you don't have to sell all of them to him, but you'll notice here that that makes it so the only item in this potions tab is the Ages of Might potion, and that is very important here, because now what this means is we can use the trade exploit to purchase 83 of these by using the 83 green apples. So what we do is we click the green apples, you'll show it brings up the buy maximum 83. Instead of clicking that, we're going to click the tab to get to the potions. If you're on Xbox, it's slightly different. I want to say you use either like the directional pad or like the left and right bumpers or something like that to switch between these categories. If you're on PC, it's much easier. You can just click these tabs and this thing will stay up. And you'll notice we can buy 83 of these Ages of Might potions, which is the first step here. Now, lucky for us, the health augmentation is actually on top, so we don't have to do anything crazy here. But the first of the rare augments is the easiest of the three because, well, it's sold at the same shop that sells all of this produce and potions and things of quantity, right? So we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to go over to the green apples here. We're going to select the green apples. It's going to bring up this list here, buy maximum 83. Now, you probably don't want to buy 83 health augmentations because they are pretty expensive. Who am I kidding? I have enough money for it. We're going to buy 83 of these health augmentations because why not? Am I just bad at math? I guess that was like all my money, wasn't it? Oops. So yeah, don't do what I just did. You don't need 83 of those. It is what it is though. I don't know why I did that. So anyways, if you don't have the money for it, don't buy all of them because you can't sell them back. For some reason, the game doesn't let you sell augments, which I always found really weird, but we should have the 83 augments even though it doesn't show up in the shop there. Now, interestingly, it only ever shows a maximum of 5, but we should theoretically have 83 of these. I don't know why it never shows more than 5, but that's just a thing for some reason. You can see we successfully duplicated the health augmentations there. So now we're going to move on to the second part of this, which is in Hook Coast, because that is the first place that they sell the experience and the mana augmentations. So it is worth noting that if you want either the experience or the mana augmentation duplicated, the earliest you're going to be able to do it is of course Hook Coast. But if all you want is a health augmentation, you can actually duplicate that pretty much at any point in the game. All you have to do is get yourself into Bowerstone North, really, because yeah, you don't even need to do the crazy thing with like Ages of Strength potion or anything like that, since they already have other items to trade with. But the reason why we needed those Ages potions is because it happens to be one of the only potions that you can actually sell to this shop, which despite being a weapons shop, he does actually trade just normal trade goods, which is very surprising. That's not really supposed to be a thing, but he doesn't really buy anything as far as like produce or gifts are concerned. He does buy moonfish and golden carrots, which is pretty interesting. But yeah, that's why we needed so many of these Ages of Might potions. So we're actually going to sell all of these Ages of Might potions to him just so that we can use them in his inventory, right? So now you'll notice that we can switch between these potions here and these augments here, but we still have one more thing to do because you can only duplicate whatever item is on top, right? So the only thing it's going to let me duplicate is this sharpening augmentation, because if I try to select anything else, that's going to go away. So what we have to do first is actually buy everything that we don't want to duplicate until we have just the experience and the mana augmentation sitting there, and then we can use this, click it, bring it over to here. We're only going to buy shit, dude, 10 is actually too many as well because I just don't really have that much money. But anyways, you're going to buy 10. So now we should have 10 of the experience augmentations. And then we're just going to repeat that same step. We're going to select this one, move over here to the mana augmentations, and buy 10. And now we're broke, which is unfortunate. But what is fortunate is that we now have, well, not quite an infinite amount, but we now have 10 of each of the augments. Now, obviously, once you have all of these augments, you can do whatever you want with them. So you could take your master longbow and you could augment it with all mana augmentations or whatever. It does only seem to buy 5 at a time, so I think theoretically you might have to do this lich more than once, and ironically I started with 5 of those potions and all I really needed was 5 of those potions, so it's kind of hilarious, but whatever. I guess given the fact that you can only hold 5 of each of these augments for some reason, even if you have more than 5, you might as well only duplicate 5 and save yourself some money, right? But yeah, that's pretty much it. Now you have enough augments to make all of your favorite little weapons. It is a little bit annoying that you can only get 5 of each, because that means you're not necessarily going to be able to do a full set of either one without duplicating again. And unfortunately for the case of the mana augmentation, I think only one ever spawns here. I don't think it actually respawns. So yeah, you're just not going to be able to buy another one of those, unfortunately. But 5 augments does actually happen to be exactly as many augments as the frying pan holds, so you know, at least you get to get a full frying pan earlier than you should be able to. But we can still augment the 5th one. Got the 5 full augments now. Weirdly enough, yeah, even though we should have more of the experience augments, we just don't. But yeah, that's it for this video. That is how you get more or less an infinite amount, really just 5 I guess, of each of the augments as early as possible in the game, which is 4 more than you should be able to get, which is really nice. And then the rest you're just gonna have to get from Snowspire or find in chests or whatever. But yeah, that's it. Hope you guys found it useful. If you did, make sure to leave a like. I definitely find that useful. And yeah, that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. That's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, show the algorithm some love and hit that like button for me. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already to stay up to date on all my latest gaming content. Of course, for as little as 99 cents a month, you can become a channel member and help support the channel monetarily. On that note, I'd like to give a special shout out to my active channel members. Thank you all for your continued support. It is definitely greatly appreciated, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.